Lesson number 1 for March 25th to the 31st. Jesus wins, Satan loses. For Sabbath afternoon, March 25th, memory text is found in Revelation 12:17. And it says, "And the dragon was enraged with the woman, and he went to make war with the rest of her offspring, who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ." In Outnumbered, Incredible Stories of History's Most Surprising Battlefield Upsets, Cormac O'Brien recounts the stories of armies that, though seriously outnumbered, still won. It tells of Hannibal's army of 55,000 soldiers from Carthage defeating the invincible Roman army of 80,000 strong. It tells the amazing story of Alexander the Great's Greek army defeating the empire of Persia. We, too, are in a life and death battle with a wily foe. We are outnumbered, fighting against incredible odds. The forces of evil appear invincible. We seem to be facing certain loss. Defeat seems inevitable. Victory appears out of sight. From a merely human perspective, it seems that Satan's forces will overwhelm us. But thank God, though we are outnumbered, though the odds are, humanly speaking, stacked against us, though Satan's attacks are vicious, through Jesus we will win at last. The theme of the Bible's last book, Revelation, is this: Jesus wins, Satan loses. The heart of this battle is outlined in Revelation 12, the focus of our study this week. This study will give a good preparation for understanding Revelation 14 and the three angels' messages. From the book Sons and Daughters of God, page 242, it says, "The fallen world is the battlefield for the greatest conflict the heavenly universe and earthly powers have ever witnessed. It was appointed as the theater on which would be fought out the grand struggle between good and evil, between heaven and hell. Every human being acts a part in this conflict. No one can stand on neutral ground. Men must either accept or reject the world's Redeemer. All are witnesses either for or against Christ. Christ calls upon those who stand under his banner to engage in the conflict with him as faithful soldiers, that they may inherit the crown of life. They have been adopted as sons and daughters of God. Christ has left them his assured promise that great will be the reward in the kingdom of heaven of those who partake of his humiliation and suffering for the truth's sake. Those who, in the strength of Christ, overcome the great enemy of God and man, will occupy a position in the heavenly courts above heavens and angels who have never fallen." From the book Testimonies for the Church, Volume 5, page 137, it says, "The captain of our salvation will strengthen his people for the conflict in which they must engage." How often, when Satan has brought all his forces to bear against the followers of Christ, and death stares them in the face, have earnest prayers put up in faith brought the captains of the Lord's host upon the field of action and turned the tide of battle and delivered the oppressed. Now is the time when we should closely connect with God, that we may be hid when the fierceness of his wrath is poured upon the sons of men. Have a blessed day.